For big automakers, there just might be an end in sight to the global chip shortage. Hyundai Motor said Tuesday that it expects vehicle output to rebound in the first half. It's betting that the chip shortage will start easing during the period. Last year, the problem left the firm selling less than its target of 4 million vehicles. On Tuesday, it posted a nearly 50% drop in profit for the quarter ended in December. That was much worse than analysts expected, with major corporate tax bills partly behind the downturn. But the South Korean giant is bullish on the year ahead. It predicts sales in North America, its biggest market, will jump by around a fifth. Toyota may be feeling more buoyant too. Reports Tuesday say it's aiming for record output this year. Japan's Nikkei newspaper says it's targeting 11 million cars in fiscal 22. Hitting that target would imply a stable supply of chips over the year.
Traveling in the EU may be about to become easier as member states look to ease restrictions on travel within the bloc. European affairs ministers agreed on Tuesday to start taking into account individual situations, rather than how things are in the country of origin. The new rules mean that citizens in possession of a valid travel certificate may not have to quarantine on arrival.
The idea is so we are much more focused on the individual situation of people, vaccinated or unvaccinated, rather than on the epidemiological situation of this or that country or region of the EU, with it being important to have more restrictions for people who are unvaccinated.
The EU's COVID map has been colored dark red for weeks now, as Omicron cases spike all over Europe. But the increased infection rates have not translated into higher hospitalization numbers.
I think we're entering a new phase in the pandemic. We're not there quite yet, because Omicron is really widespread, and just to the fact that that many people get ill, that has an effect on society. So that has to subside, and then when the pressure on the hospitals, where many Delta patients are still residing in intensive care, if that pressure also subsides, then I think we're ready to get rid of all but some of the measures.
Van Raan stated that the difference with vaccinated citizens is becoming blatantly clear, something that will require further monitoring in countries with lower vaccination rates.
The HMAS Adelaide left Australia on Friday carrying much-needed aid supplies to Tonga. But as the ship neared its destination, the Australian government confirmed there had been a COVID-19 outbreak on board.
I can report to you that 23 personnel on HMAS Adelaide, which departed Brisbane only a matter of days ago, have tested positive with COVID-19. There are those people, obviously, and others on board who are in isolation at the moment.
Tonga desperately needs outside assistance after the volcanic eruption and tsunami more than a week ago, but doesn't want to risk an outbreak of COVID-19 brought by aid workers. It's insisting that all supplies must be delivered contactless. At this stage, the Adelaide will complete its mission. As some communication is restored in Tonga, more images are coming out showing how devastating the disaster was. These are from the island of Nomuka, one of the closest to the volcano and one of the most affected. The Red Cross estimates waves as high as 15 metres smashed into Nomuka and nearby islands.